So I recently got the question from an entrepreneur that's asking, if you're uploading content for your business, how many times per week, per month should you be uploading content? So let's dive into that question, and I'll actually give you a bonus tip to make sure that you're uploading at the optimal time for your channel, even if it's new. Now, when you're first creating a brand new channel, YouTube is not going to give you any real data on what that should be or anything like that. You'd have to go to their creator channel to get some basic tips of what they generally recommend, but they always add that asterisk and that caveat because they're different types of channels. Well, when it comes to being an entrepreneur and having your business create content on YouTube, you're really going to fall between that, either that education space or you're showing your products, or really both, for the best experience for your potential customers and current clients. That being the case, the YouTube recommended, and even what I would recommend, is once per week. When you are doing one video per week, then you do want to make sure that you're actually uploading this content. It doesn't have to be like 4 a.m. to get the most views or something like that, but you need to at least pick a time and kind of stick to it. So I think for most people, anywhere from like 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., your local standard time, is going to be a good place to start. Just so you have it done, it's taken care of, and then once per month, so you may have 4 different videos. Let's say those are frequently asked questions videos. You have all of those scheduled for Tuesday at 10 a.m., let's say. After 1 month, YouTube will now have enough data for them to look back at your content, look back at the people that are actually consuming it, and actually give you a graph so that you know when is the optimal time now to upload. So once per week gives your content enough time to what I call curate and kind of get seasoned. So that way you have enough time to show it and share it out with people. You have time to reply to comments and things like that. Yes, in another 2 to 3 days, you could upload a new video. But honestly, if you're creating a brand new channel, once per week is a good sweet spot. So there's no right magic number. And honestly, if you decide that you want to not kind of hold back on your content and you want to do more, I would say still give your content at least 48 hours to breathe. Because what happens is when YouTube is kicking out that content, they are sending out notifications. They've changed some things over the last several months, so they're not, any longer sending like email notifications. But depending on what level people have selected the bell notifications, they can either get all notifications or some, or whatever the case is. They constantly kind of change that. But based on that bell notification, they'll get notified. You can also share this to your community tab if you have access to that. Share it on your stories and everything else in between. But YouTube is only going to do so much. So if you're publishing content back to back to back, YouTube at some point, it's going to start to step on each other and something's going to get buried. So at least allow 48 hours for your content to breathe if you are going to do multiple uploads. But then how do you know if it's too much for your people? They will let you know. Your audience will always tell you if it's too much content after so long and they just cannot consume it. So I found for most people, even when they're at high production levels, 2 to 3 times per week is usually the sweet spot for multiple uploads per week, or even with a live stream included. That way they have enough time to catch up in between work, life, and everything else in between, but also really identify with your channel what a regular content upload schedule looks like, so they know every Tuesday 10 a.m. they can expect a video from you. So let me know, did this help you with getting more clarity around what you should do for your channel? And did you enjoy a tip like this? We probably can do a few more of those. But with that, guys, live with passion. I'll see you in the next video.